SpaceX, the private space exploration company founded by Elon Musk, is set to launch its Starship rocket from its facility in South Texas. The Starship rocket is the most powerful rocket ever constructed, generating nearly 16.5 million pounds of thrust at liftoff. The inaugural launch of the Starship rocket is scheduled to take place on April 17th. The Starship rocket, consisting of a Super Heavy booster and a Starship spacecraft, is designed to be fully reusable. The Super Heavy booster houses 33 next-generation Raptor engines, while the Starship spacecraft has 6 Raptor engines. The upcoming test flight will involve a Super Heavy prototype called Booster 7 and the Ship 24 upper stage variant. The Federal Aviation Administration has granted SpaceX's request for an uncrewed flight test of the Starship rocket. The regulatory body has also issued a restriction in the launch area to ensure the safety of air traffic. SpaceX had to wait for more than a year to get FAA approval for an orbital launch attempt. Government personnel will be on the ground to ensure the private space company complies with its license during the test launch. SpaceX's Starship rocket is part of NASA's Artemis program, which has awarded SpaceX contracts and options worth more than $3 billion. The company believes that the Starship rocket, which stands 400 feet tall when fully stacked, will make the settlement of the Moon and Mars economically feasible. During the inaugural flight test, Starship is expected to travel about 150 miles above Earth's surface. If all goes according to plan, Booster 7 will splash down in the Gulf of Mexico, while Ship 24 will keep flying, conducting a partial lap of Earth before coming down in the Pacific Ocean near Hawaii. SpaceX plans to recover the rocket booster in future flights by guiding it to an upright landing back at the launch site. During the test, the engines of the rockets are fired to their fullest thrust, and launch mount holds the launch vehicle firmly. Scientists measure the pressure, propellant flow gradients, and temperature during the test. It is a wet dress rehearsal, meaning the liquid propellants are loaded during the Starship rockets run on Raptor engines. These engines are powered by liquid oxygen and cryogenic liquid methane. Cryogenic means the fuels require very low storage temperatures. Falcon Heavy is a partially reusable heavy-lift launch vehicle developed by the American aerospace manufacturer SpaceX. It is a powerful rocket comprising of 2 strap-on boosters made using Falcon 9 first stages, a center code made from a Falcon 9 first stage and a second stage on the top. It has the highest payload capacity among the currently operational launch vehicles. It can generate more than 5 million pounds of thrust at liftoff. This is equivalent to around 18,747 aircraft. The first ever launch of the Falcon Heavy rocket happened on February 6, 2018. This launch vehicle carried a Tesla Roadster belonging to SpaceX founder Elon Musk. The car had a dummy named Starman at the driver's seat. The second Falcon Heavy rocket was launched on April 11, 2019. All the 3 booster rockets successfully came back to the Earth. Since then, the launch vehicle has been certified for the National Security Space Launch Program. This rocket will eventually be superseded by the Starship launch system, which is currently under development. On November 1st, SpaceX launched the Falcon Heavy rocket for the first time in more than 3 years. Few minutes after the launch, 2 booster segments returned to the Earth, landing at Cape Canaveral. The return of the 2 side boosters marks the 150th and 151st recovery of orbital-class rockets. The Falcon Heavy rocket had put multiple satellites on the target orbit on behalf of the Space System Command's Innovation and Prototyping Delta, which aims to develop space technologies that help track objects in space and other such activities. This is the 50th launch conducted by SpaceX in 2022. This means SpaceX has been conducting launches every 6.10 days, putting it on track for 59 launches in 2022. It is 2022's 70th orbital launch attempt by the U.S. space industry and the 150th for the world.